Blossom. We'll open up for questions.
Okay, Jennifer, just first thought was with this matchup is you've been coaching there for 24 years, I believe, and I think Craig's been at Kentucky for like 18, but you've never faced each other before.
No, this is the first time, yeah.
It's just, and especially since both of you are in the tournament every year as well, it just seems kind of odd.
I know, I guess I didn't really think about that, but that's true, that we have not crossed paths yet, even in preseason tournaments. It's unusual.
What is it about Kentucky just in scouting them that, how does this kind of match up, and what do you feel like is kind of your emphasis or your focus?
We've been watching so much film. Obviously, they're so physical. Their athletes are tremendous at the pins. And so we've been doing a lot of work just to, slow down touch and then take care of anything that we can take care of out of system and be able to transition, because we really have an offense that's pretty diverse, and hopefully we can just serve, pass, and transition the ball well.
Gabby, I have a question for you. Being a grad transfer, I know you probably have less time to get to know the squad. I'm curious how you've adapted to fitting in with the group, and if you feel like you brought anything as a grad transfer from your past experiences to the team.
Yeah, so I actually got here in January, so that was super nice and really important when I was talking about coming here, was how early can I get here, especially being a setter and getting connections with hitters and stuff. But this group welcomed me with open arms, and it has been so fun. Just getting to know everyone. We have a couple new people, but Katie Lukes and Annie have been here for 5 years and just really showed us the way and the culture, and so it's been really easy. I feel like it's been a very seamless transition and just a ton of fun, and we're a group of people that just really love being together, and it's making the journey a lot of fun.
You guys are hitting a really high percentage, and actually Kentucky is too. I think Stanford is too, if you can get to that point. But what is kind of the key to that efficiency as a hitting team?
Yeah, I feel like we work a lot in system, but especially out of system. We train that more, honestly, and I think Gabby has found each of our individual speeds and just kind of knows how to work with each of us. And yeah, I just think being able to win the serve and pass battle and being in system, and Alfie, works on a lot of diverse shots with us. We just have a big toolkit, we call it, so just being diverse in our range, I think.
Can I ask one for each of you, Katie?
Mm-hmm.
Just the numbers that you guys put up this year as far as your record, 29-1. I think you went 13 matches without dropping a set. I mean, those are incredible. I don't know if you could talk about what's been just when you guys are clicking, just what works, or what's been just that chemistry or that combination that's just been working for you guys this year.
Well, that was really fun. This whole season's been a really fun journey of a lot of success, and I think in a lot of those games, we were pushed in different ways, but we passed really well, and it opens up the offense to do a lot of different things. And Katie mentioned earlier, a lot of our hitters run at different speeds, and it's a lot of fun. And when it's working and it's connecting, it's, I don't know, other than fun, it's fun, and there's so much joy in it. So I think that led to a lot of success. And then we believe in each other, and we believe in what we're doing in the gym, and that carries over to the game, and I think it shows. I think when people watch us play, you can kind of see the joy we have with each other and what we do. So it was a lot of success and a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like we call it a flow state sometimes. Alfie always calls it we work in a dance together, and I feel like you can just tell when we're all really connected and everything's flowing. It kind of feels like we're unstoppable, and it's just the best feeling, because just the trust that we have from the wins that we put under our belt is very permanently there. And I feel like even in the past couple matches, I've never had any doubt that we're gonna, if we're down by 2 points, if we're tied, that we're gonna pull it out in the end. So, yeah.
Coach, going to the tournament almost every single year that you've been at San Diego, you clearly have a lot of success and had some really good teams. I'm curious, is there anything specific about this team that you feel like is special compared to some of those other successes you've had?
Yeah, that's been an interesting question this year, because I've had some really tremendous players come through, but I haven't had this many players on the court all at once. There's always been like a piece of the team that we felt like, oh God, we're going to upgrade in that next year. And then God, if she could just stay one more year, and with the COVID year, to have kids be able to stay 5 years and have that many of them on the court together, there's not really a hole in our program and on that starting six right now. So it's a different feel when you have trust, and like they said, they have trust in each and every person on that team to do their job. So.
Gabby, so 2019 you were here with Penn State for the regional. What do you remember about that experience?
I think you remember a lot of it. I mean, the tournament's so fun every year. It's just, I mean, it's what you play for as a little kid. Like, that's what you dream of when you think of college athletics. So yeah, I think right now I'm thinking about this team and Kentucky tomorrow night. But there's a lot to remember. I mean, it's nice that I played in the gym before and have some idea, but I mean, my focus is on right now and Kentucky tomorrow.
You say it's nice that you played in the gym, Gabby, but you've also advanced beyond the regional semifinal, I believe, twice in your career, correct?
At Stanford, yes, yeah.
Just in your total career, have you advanced beyond
Yes.
is that right?
I've been in the Elite Eight twice.
Twice. Okay, that's what
I wanna
that's
say.
what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So just beyond, the fact that you've been on this court, what do you think you can kind of bring to the team from those experiences, having been beyond the regional semis, which I know would be a big goal for this group for the first time to break through?
Yes, definitely a big goal, definitely in our mind. I think just like staying calm and playing our game. I think sometimes it can feel really big in the moments, but just going back to like trusting the training we've been doing all year, and just, I mean, obviously it's a bigger feel. It's the NCAA tournament, but making it feel as normal as it can feel to us, and getting in rhythm and not letting the highs get too high and the lows get too low. But yeah, just super excited because like we're ready and we have put so much work to be here. So I think every single person on this team's ready, whether they've been here or not.
Coach, is there anything interesting about the recruitment of Olivia, with her being from Lexington? You have a few interesting ties with Gabby Goddard transferring and Olivia.
Yeah, we do have some crossover there, and Craig was saying how Olivia and his daughter were teammates and friends, and so common theme there. And of course, Gabby has played with some of these girls, so it's an interesting way for them, and for Gabby in particular, to culminate her career here at USD, to play the team that she started with. So.
Was it a hard recruitment for Olivia to get her to go so far across the country? Interesting fit.
Not right. I mean, I think, we always say that when we bring kids from the Midwest to San Diego, if we can actually get them off the airplane, that's hugely in our favor. And I think Liv really did fall in love with the beach atmosphere, and that was a pretty easy draw once she was here.
Coach, just, I don't know if I should bring this up, but the fact that you guys are not hosting, was that expected, unexpected? How much did you kind of hope that would happen?
Yeah, it wasn't something that we really went in with a strong conviction for. I knew it was out of our hands from the get-go, and our body of work, I think, was strong enough to give us that number one seed. Whether or not they decided to do it, there was no point in harboring any feelings about that, because like I said, it wasn't in our control. We're super proud of the body of work we had. We thought our resume stacked up against anybody's. And what they do is up to them, and then our job is to make sure that we find a way to prove the fact that we deserve to be here.
Gabby, just lastly, you played 4 years for Russ at Penn State. He has a resume and a persona. How has this experience been different? How would you compare him with Russ?
Well, I don't really think you can compare anyone with him, and it would make sense, but I don't know. I'm really grateful for that experience, and that I got to spend 4 years there and with him, and equally as grateful that I get to spend my last year with Jen. Jen is the greatest role model and mentor to us, and has had an unbelievable career, and built the most incredible program that is so family oriented, and just so much love with each other and with what we do. So I'm really grateful I got Penn State experience, and I'm really grateful that Jen brought me here for my last season to play for her.
Are you turning pro since the tournament?
I don't know. Right now I'm focused on Kentucky. No, it is.
Don't make them think that far ahead, okay? They got work to do.
I don't know. Right now focused on this, and when the time comes, I'll think about that a little bit more.
Best of luck to you
Yeah.
guys tomorrow night.
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate that.